Good afternoon, class. I hope you all remember about our last session where we talked about topic 1, which is the introduction to business studies, and we looked at various definitions associated with business studies and the what is the importance of business studies in the society. So, for today's session, we're going to look at topic 2, which is business and its environment. Let's look at the introduction part of business and its environment. The definition of business is environment. Business and its environment refers to the internal and external factors that influence how a company operates and achieves its goals. Let's take a look at the different purposes of a business. Number 1, to help individuals to interact with each other. Whenever you are going to the shop to purchase an item, you're able to interact with the buyer, the customer is able to interact with the buyer. Number 2, to earn foreign exchange. People are able to export and import goods. Number 3, to earn money for your basic needs since you're going to earn profits. Number 4, to create job opportunities. Number 5, to enable individual acquire other goods and services that he or she maybe is not able to produce. Let's take a look at different types of business activities. Number 1, extraction. Extraction, this involves obtaining goods from their natural setting. Number 2, processing of raw materials. This involves changing the form of goods without combining it with other goods. Number 3, manufacturing. This involves combining different raw materials to come up with a final product, the opposite of processing of raw materials. Number 4, construction. This involves building of structures such as roads, bridges, and buildings. The next one is distribution of goods. This refers to the movement of goods from where they are produced to where they are needed. Now, the next is trade. Trade is the buying and selling of goods with an aim of making a profit. And the next is provision of services. This is the selling of services to customers. Example of services are teaching, hairstyling. Business and its environment and the effect on business. So business and its environment is divided into two. The effects of business environment is divided into two. Number 1 is internal environment, which is the micro factors affecting the environment internally, and external, which is the macro, which are factors affecting the business outside the business. So, as I've said, internal environment is also known as macro environment, consists of factors which are within the business unit itself. Let's take a look at various factors associated with internal environment. Number 1, business structure. Business structure, this is the formal arrangement of activities that are carried out at various levels of the organization so that the objectives of the business can be achieved. Business culture, this is combination of employees' expectations, beliefs, and values within the business. What is the culture of people? What type of good are you able to produce so that people are able to consume? You need to consider the culture of the employees, the customers, resources. These are things used to achieve an objective of an organization. For example, the human resource, financial resource, physical resource, technology. Owners, these are people who provide finances to start the business. You will always need finance capital, which you are able to start your business. So the owners are the one who provide the source of capital. The second one is the external environment. External environment, this is also known as macro. These are factors that affect the business from outside. Internal, we said within the environment. External, from outside. So let's look at various external environmental factors. Number 1, economic environment. Economic environment, these are factors that affect the buyer's ability to buy goods offered to them by a business. For example, changes in tax rate. Whenever there's a change in tax rate, it means that the supplier will have to increase the money that is supposed to, you are supposed to buy the commodity. For instance, if a bread was cost as 50 shillings, whenever there's a change in taxes, so the buyer will be able, the supplier or the seller will be able to fix a high price, for example 60. Number two, demographic environment. This is a population change. For example, increase in population increases the ability to buy more goods and services. Whenever there is an increase in population, there will be an increase in demand for goods and services. Number three, legal political environment. These are laws and policies that regulate business activities. Every business should be in line with the laws and regulations of the government. Number four, technological environment. Technology refers to the level of know or efficient use of tools and equipment. Advancement in technology will lead to a better quality goods and services. So, for the three which have led cultural environment, competitive environment, and physical environment, I will need you to go and research more. And in our next class, I will ask some of you of what you are able to find out on the three external environmental factors. Have a wonderful evening.